About 1 out of 150 children in the United States will be diagnosed with some form of autism by the age of 8. And because some children don't show clear signs of the disease, it can be difficult for parents to recognize right away. This month's American Baby magazine offers parents tips on spotting signs of autism and ways the disease can be treated. And we're joined now by Judy Nolte, editor-in-chief of American Baby. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle.
I think people have some sort of an idea what autism is about, but tell us exactly so people understand.
Well, we call it today Autism Spectrum syndrome, which means that there's a wide range of conditions and severity of the conditions. But essentially, it's a child who's very unresponsive, who doesn't communicate well, who doesn't relate to people, doesn't interact, turns away, sort of retreats. And it can be mild, and it can be very serious. It is a birth defect, so a genetic condition, so it's not curable. So if your child has it, he will have it forever. But there's a lot of hope today, excuse me, if it's caught early enough. There are a lot of things a parent can do.
And some parents are seeing signs as early as 12 months, isn't that
Yes,
right?
yes, even as early as 9.
Wow.
Generally, it starts to show itself about 18 to 24 months, which is why the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children get screened. All children get screened at 18 and again at 24 months.
What kind of therapies, once the parent realizes that the child is autistic, can be done?
Usually the therapy is occupational therapy and speech therapy. Okay. A lot of what happens is children stop talking. They just don't communicate. And they retreat. They don't want to have anything to do with anybody. They kind of move away from the adult and child world. So the therapies are teaching them how to interact, working with their speech, getting them to play. A lot of these children don't even want to play or interact with other children while they're playing.
One thing I find interesting is that sometimes the children lose they lose their diagnosis after a while. Is that right? By
Well,
the age of 8 or
if
10?
it's caught early enough and if it's treated very aggressively with all of these therapies, and there are many different theories about how you can treat it, but it's essentially therapy to get the child involved and talking and communicating. If you start early enough and are aggressive about it, they say the child can, in effect, fall off the spectrum as he or she gets older, meaning that they will still have the condition, but it will be much less severe, and they can go on and have as normal a life as any other child. So it's not a hopeless condition. It's just early diagnosis and early treatment is really the key.
All right, great advice. Thanks so much. Judy Nolte from American Baby
Thank
magazine.
you.
Thank you. And for more on this and other great tips for parents, just go to our website, cbsnews.com, go to the Up to the Minute page, and then click on American Baby.